Ra. He is a community activist, an organizer of the Sankofa Mentoring Program, the Sankofa Workshops, African Marketplace. He is a general building contractor and a life coach. Give it up for our brother Ra.
How y'all doing? Good. Man, I couldn't wait to get here today. Looking at all this greatness in the room. When I see, especially the men, when I see these young black men in here, I just see power. I see greatness. All the men stand up.
Adrian.
You guys are power. You guys are the warrior class, all of you. It is a fact that anytime you want to conquer a people, you destroy the warrior class. Look around, everybody look around. I want y'all to look at the other warriors standing around. All right? Oh, y'all can have a seat. Thank you. I'm not putting you ladies down. Y'all doing y'all thing, but you gotta give them warriors. You gotta recognize them warriors because they have it hard out here because the system is designed to destroy them and kill them on purpose. That sister was on fire up here, boy. Give her a hand again. This is a series today we supposed to be, the theme's supposed to be on racism. Racism. How many people, who in here know what racism is? What's racism?
When somebody has the power, you can use it to make things rough for others.
Somebody had the power to what?
To make things rough for other people.
To make things rough for other people.
Etc.
Who would agree with that? Go ahead, brother. What's racism? You agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who else give me something on racism?
Racism is like people like judging you because of your color.
I love it. He said racism is when people judge you of your color. Now, that's what they want you to think. That's not true. I'm glad you're here. And we're gonna break it down. Go ahead.
Racism is well, right now it's systematic. So racism is, we live in a racist institution.
Systematic. Y'all heard it? Y'all hear it? He said systematic. Go ahead, brother.
It's basically a system where it functions off of white supremacy, and it basically use white supremacy to keep all the other races down while it works the system.
Ashe. Go ahead, brother. I'll let you go in there. You ready to jump in? Go ahead.
Yeah, let's go just a little stronger. It's when you hate someone because they're not the same race as you.
You said because you hate someone because they're not the same race?
Yes, when someone or a group of another race hate another race. Your answer is kind of like the young brother up here.
Go ahead. I'm gonna just the last one. I know everybody's full. Go ahead, brother.
It's a social construct that has to deal with race, power, and implanting that power based on your power and the prejudice. If you come from the dominant class, you can use your power to enforce it on the other class, the other races. Power has to be implemented with prejudice and race.
I knew he was gonna bring it home because me and that brother boy, he work with me sometimes. Brother Justin, we be rolling in the truck. We be talking about some stuff. We get deep in that truck, boy. Woo! We get deep for Justin. Yes, I knew he was gonna bring it home. How you doing, Queen?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, racism. I like what Dr. Claude Anderson said. He said racism is a team sport. It's a group of people competing for the control of the wealth and resources against another group of people. Racism, so they in the English dictionary they tell you that racism is when you don't like somebody. If I were to say everybody in this room was racist against white people, what is that going to do to a white person? Is it going to stop them from getting a job? No. You sure? We better be more racist then. No. Now we're going to get more racist. We're going to take it up a notch. Will that stop them from starting a business, getting that loan? You sure? We got to get more racist then. Y'all get my point? Black folks can't be racist. Black folks can be prejudiced. You know, I can be prejudiced about certain things, but you can't be racist. You ain't got no power. How you gonna be racist? So don't let them fool you with that I call it, oh, I can't say that word, I gotta get children in here. Well, that foolery, that racist is when you don't like a certain people. That's not what racism is. Racism is a control system. And we're all up under that system right now because we're stuck on this plantation. Stuck here. I like to share, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the meat real quick. Y'all don't mind if I dive in real deep, do y'all? No. How many people want me to go in deep? I'm about to go in deep, because some of y'all gonna get uncomfortable in here, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because y'all need to hear. Every black person in the United States is a creation of the European. When I say European, I mean white folk. You walking around thinking you doing your own thing, you got it going on, but everything about you and everything you do is the creation of the European. Let's break it down. Years ago, our ancestors was minding their own business in the motherland. That's Africa, for some of y'all don't know. And these Europeans went over there and captured millions and millions and millions of our ancestors. And they took the ancestors and transported them on these ships across the ocean. The ancestors was on them ships. Some of them got sick. Some of them died. Millions of them. Everybody say millions. Millions. Millions of them died. How many I say died? Millions. Millions of them died. How many people learned that in school? Raise your hand if you learned that in school. Turn around, look around, everybody. Look around. You don't learn that in school because schools are not made to teach you. Schools are made to program you to be part of the white supremacy system. They are made to program you to be a job slave. So those of you who think you got it going on, you got a good paying job, you ain't nothing but a slave. Don't get mad at me. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I ain't coming here to play with y'all. Y'all thought I came here to play? Brother Rod don't play. I'm telling y'all the truth. Job slave. How many people here are slaves? Raise your hand. Who got jobs in here? Job slaves. Y'all job slaves. We gonna get y'all straight tonight. What's up, brother? Okay, so they captured millions of our ancestors. They brought them across the ocean, and a lot of them didn't make it. A lot of them didn't make it. They had changed the laws on slavery that you couldn't just go and get slaves. So some of the crooked Europeans, they go over and sneak some slaves. You know, they want to undercut the people with the poor. So they had the clipper ships. Everybody say clipper ships. Clipper ships. The clipper ships would come along, the British. They catch them. Uh-oh. They see them with their little telescope, and they see them coming, right? That was like the popo on the water. So then the captain of the ship said, oh, shoot, we got to get rid of this cargo. Everybody say cargo was my people. So then they throw millions of our ancestors, just threw them overboard with anchors and chains into the water. How many people knew that? They call that the Middle Passage. We're gonna do a play on the Middle Passage coming soon. Everybody gonna know about it. Brother Josh gonna be starred in it. Middle Passage. The ones who survived and made it to this land were the best and the strongest. So all of you guys are the strongest. That's why you're here. You're the best. Made it into this land. Then they stripped us of our language and our culture. Everybody say language. Language. Culture. Culture. They stripped us of our language and our culture. Say history. History. Say history again. History. Stripped us of our language, culture, history. Yeah. Family structure. Took it away from us. Who knows about a computer? Anybody know a little bit about a computer? If you take a computer, it's just a blank computer, right? And you took the computer, it don't have no programming on it, stripped. That makes sense to you. And then if you took a virus and put it into the computer, what's gonna happen?
Where's the computer?
Huh?
The computer's not gonna work right.
It ain't gonna work right. We got a virus in us. That's why we don't work right. We ain't supposed to work right. We supposed to be messed up. That's why you got that self-hate. That's why we got this set tripping. We're supposed to be messed up. So when you see the black men and the black sisters can't get along, all this nonsense going on, it's part of the plan. Because we were programmed to fail. On purpose. The system wasn't made for us. The European rebuilt the African. I have a thing I do, they call it the Frankenstein concept. Those who don't know the story about Frankenstein, Frankenstein was a monster made by Dr. Frankenstein. He got these parts and he put it together, then he got some electric in it, and then he created the monster. The monster obeyed his command. You know, that's who we are. We just Frankenstein monsters, walking around, minds all messed up and everything else. Frankensteins. Frankenstein monsters, that's what we are. European rebuilt us and made us into what he wanted us to be. He programmed it into us, and he's still doing it today. He got so many sophisticated methods to program us, to dumb us down. He made snitches. Yes, the European did that. He made biracial. What the hell is biracial? He made that. He made mixed breeds. He made Uncle Toms. He made niggas. He made coloreds. He made Negroes. He made African Americans. He made niggers. And he made coons. Don't get mad at me, he made it. And all these things that he did to us, we still here. Everybody say we still here. We still here. We some bad boy, we bad. We a die. We a die. We coming back. It's a vibration going on now around the land. It's a consciousness. How many people recognize the consciousness going around the country right now? It's vibrating hard. It's starting to look like the 60s again, right? I can't explain it to BD because I know shit. Right? It's starting to look like the 60s again. I'm serious. We was walking around Black Power. Let's go. It's starting to vibrate again. The energy is rolling around again. The consciousness is coming up. You see it up there. So, what are we going to do about this? Since we've been programmed and conditioned to fail on purpose. Solution. Simple solution. Most solutions to a problem are simple. Man complicates it because he starts thinking too damn much. instead of doing the simple thing. Dr. Clark says, start doing the simple thing that you can do and work out the complicated stuff later. Don't ever forget that one. You think too much, that's why you don't get that done. Solution. First thing we need to do, everybody say Sankofa. Sankofa. Sankofa means reach back, fetch your old mind, your original mind, your African mind. Know who you are. It's a reason they didn't want you to know your history. It's a reason they didn't want you to know your culture. You got too much energy. They didn't want you to know that. Recapture your mind. Go back and get that mind right first. That's why I started the Sankofa workshop. And the theme was, the only reason we got this workshop is to awaken the African mind. What's wrong with the black man in the United States? He lost his damn African mind. He's walking around trying to be a white man with black skin. You want to be everything but a black African man. Man, what are you? Oh, I'm 3/4 Indian, part Chinese. Matter of fact, we got Blackfoot in my family. We Brazilian. The slave ship, when it left the motherland, it stopped at different ports. It stopped in the island of Haiti. It stopped in Jamaica. It stopped in Barbados. We're global people. But the dominants keep us set tripping. Hey brother, what's up? Got this Jamaican accent. I'm Jamaican, man. Nigga, please. You're African. Don't you go saying that. Brazilians. We Brazilian. We Brazilian. Y'all African. Shut up. I had to learn, I had to vibrate down on that, because see, once you start gaining a certain level of consciousness and knowledge, you can't just project it out on people, because most persons are not well read as you. And they won't get it. There's so many people whose minds are so overwhelmed because the system got you in a place where you're so busy trying to figure out how you're going to get a carton of milk for the next day. How am I going to keep my lights on? I need gas for my car. Better yet, I need a car. So it got you tripping on all this stuff. Your mind ain't right. And in the meantime, the dominants, the controllers are doing anything they want to do when they want to do. And they'll tell you, your time will come, just go home and pray. Solution, reach back and get your mind right. See, once you get your mind right, you start understanding who you are, you wake up, you start waking up. It's like The Matrix. Anybody seen the movie The Matrix? I just watched that at home and everything. It was on. You saw it too? It was on, huh? I like it. I hope you think I saw it again. I saw it about 3 times. But I love the movie because the movie is an illustration of us in the conscious community. Because see, you walking around, you thinking you live in the American dream, everything's okay, you getting yours, you're working hard, and you got your PhDs, you doing good. And then all of a sudden you realize, you start gaining knowledge and you start waking up, and you like, damn, you start seeing things different. Next thing you know, you can't even turn the television on and watch it no more. You're like, what the hell is that? What? Just turn it off. Because see, we turn the television on in the United States, it's made to program you. Everybody repeat after me. Tell, lie, vision. That's a programming thing. It programs you. The worst thing a parent can do is let that thing babysit their child. You mess their brain up. The thing's sitting up there just programming them. Lying to them. Making them think things a certain way and they're not. False values and things. Next thing you know, they think a shoe is worth $300. And the shoe was only worth $10. All they gotta do is put a certain name on it. Anybody know about this stuff? Mine's all going off on stuff that don't make no damn sense. I'm gonna get off that, I'm gonna move on. So the European, we're gonna talk about these evil Europeans. When I say Europeans, I mean white folks. White folks, they're the most evil people on the planet. No other people went around the world murdering up generations upon generations of people. Australia, the Aboriginals, South America, murdered up the people. Everybody say murder. Murder. Murdered up the people. Murder. What do they do here? The Americans. What do they do? What they do? No. They had Thanksgiving, man. They sat down, had big turkey, and they said, hey, how you doing, Chief? Can we have that land over there? We're going to work it out, right, Chief? And we're going to smoke this peace pipe. You know how they did it? You said, yeah? Uh-oh. Murdered up mayhem, murdered mayhem, developed the land. They forced the land, they used forced labor. They had our ancestors here, prisoners of war. Our ancestors were prisoners of war, and they forced them to do labor. Our ancestors were some bad people. They was fighting and acting a fool now. It ain't like they was talking about they were just sitting there taking it. Then they created laws and rules of the land after they forced the labor. Then they created these laws and rules. All of a sudden they said, we're going to be civilized. You guys stand up right quick. Right here. Oh, he's asleep. Yeah. We're going to make you stand up. Hey, we're going to make you stand up. Stand up. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. You guys come here. Y'all my dream team. Come here. You too, brother. Come on. Come here, man. You too, man. You're tall like me. Get over here. Turn around. Let's look at their audience. Look at the audience. All right. Now, we're going to pretend we Europeans, okay? All right, buddy? You got that? Now, you look out here. This is what we're going to do, man. We're going to create some laws, and I'll tell you what we're going to do. So you see, you got your slaves over there. You got yours over there. You know, I don't care what you're doing. You want your whole half? Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make that, we're going to, let's create laws, okay? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to divide the land up. You take that side, okay? You want that? You want that land over there? You can have that. What you want? What land you want? Want that land? Okay, you want them slaves too? All that's yours. Now, we're going to create some laws. We're going to create some laws. So the rules of the game is everything we say is right and everything they say is wrong. Got it? All right, go back. Now we got the laws. We got the Constitution. Damn it. We wrote the Constitution just now. Y'all didn't see us, did you? Now we got a Constitution that you are going to be under and you didn't even participate in writing it. You are going to be under the Constitution, but you didn't even participate in writing the Constitution. These same evil beasts that took the land came up with these laws, and they put you up under it. And the laws were made for who? It's their laws. The laws were made for them. They wasn't for you. The laws wasn't for you, it was for them. It wasn't for you. You didn't count. So, they forced us under the laws to comply with them. That's why we're in a trick bag today. Everybody say lynching. Lynching. Lynching is alive and well today. It's never stopped. You a damn fool if you think lynching stopped. Lynching ain't never stopped. It ain't never stopped. Anybody see that video of Mario in San Francisco, Mario Woods. They lynched him. Did anybody see that video? Look up Mario Woods, watch the video. The man walking down the street like this with a knife.
A kitchen knife.
And they over there, stop. They shoot beanbags, about 10 of them. They shoot him with beanbags. And he just kept walking. Then a cop got right in front of him. They got it all on video telling him to stop. He didn't stop. And they all shot him 25 times. Lynched him. And they're going to continue to lynch us. They ain't going to never stop. And you're a damn fool if you think they're going to stop lynching us. They ain't going to stop. They ain't going to stop. And don't you be sitting on your high horse because you got PhDs thinking they ain't going to kill one of yours. Because they don't stop and say, hold it. That's Josh's son. Let's check him out. Make sure. They don't say, hold it. I'm going to see if this is Justin's friend. They just start killing on purpose. They don't like us. Neely Fuller hit it out of the park. He said most white people hate black people. He just wrapped it up. It's a fact.
No fact.
That's a fact. If you don't believe it, start interviewing them. I deal with white folks all the time. I'm interviewing them. They say some cross-racist, silly. I feel like slapping them. But they ain't gave me my check yet. You know, I'm a general contractor. I have to do big business with them a lot. And they'll say some asinine stuff. Oh, I ain't even go there. Let me just get out of here. Let me move on. The solution. You want to avoid law enforcement by any means necessary. Everybody say avoid. Avoid. Law enforcement. Law enforcement. So get your shoots together. Get your license. Don't be driving without no license. Get your insurance. Don't be hustling on the corner. You a fool because they got that system made for you. They want you to hustle on the corner. You think you're doing good, get your couple dollars, think you got it going on? Look, I got police friends. They used to tell me they know where the dope dealers are, they know what they're doing. It's just a matter of what's going on. You know, if they need to pull them in. You know, we got an event coming in, a big event, and we got these certain white folks coming in. Like I say, a Republican convention. Oh, it's time to lock them up then. So they'll go through the whole town. You've been grinding on that corner for years. You ain't never had a problem. Now it's time to swoop your ass up. That's how the game goes. Because there ain't no such thing as war on drugs. That's the game. A game to keep you down. The system is designed, see, they use a pyramid concept. At the bottom you have the poor, the majority. That's us. I put myself in there too. We all poor. That's the majority. And how you keep them poor? You dumb them down with ignorance. You don't let them know who they are. And you lie to them. And you distract them with all kind of things. Sports. You know, basketball. You be watching the basketball game. So serious, trying to get home and watch the game. Hours on end, your mind being programmed just watching the game. And while you doing that, they gonna go ahead and be pulling some moves. While you ain't paying attention, they constantly pulling moves. Powers that be. So you gotta stay legal. Everybody say stay legal.
Stay legal.
Keep yourself together.
Keep yourself together.
You wanna avoid law enforcement. The Europeans created the educational system for themselves. The public, I call it the public food system. It was for them. They didn't create that for Africans. And then they forced us into these systems that wasn't made for us, and they put you in there. It's already proven that the melanin child vibrates higher on a higher level than the European baby. So when you put the little boy in the room, he's thinking, I'm ready to solve a problem. He comes in, he's ready, he's fired up, his motor's running, and the teacher says, sit down and be still. He's like, what the?
What the? I can't say, oh, I wish there was a Dell audience. Well, I can get deep. Anyway, so your child's in that room vibrating on a whole nother level because he's brilliant. Then the European looks at your child, he won't be still like Sally Soup. He has a problem. He has ADD, which is a lie. Ain't no such thing as no ADD. Y'all get hoodwinked and believe that nonsense, and you just let them, okay, we're gonna drug him. Let's just drug Abdul. That's why I can't keep him still at home. You're right, I believe you. And he drug him, mess your child up. Then he move on, and you still believe in him, because you're a fool. Everybody say fool. Fool. Malcolm X said only a fool allows his enemy to educate his child. And that's what we've been doing. Fools. Look around, everybody. Look at some fools. Y'all will get mad at me now. Y'all will get mad at me now, huh? I'm gonna tell you the truth, you'll get mad at me, huh? How many people got their child in the public school system? Raise your hand, be honest. Look around. Be honest. Put them in them system. I did the same damn thing, didn't know no better. Put them in the system. The system ain't made for them, dumbing them down. Public school system is programming, conditioning those children to shut up, line up, so that you can help maintain global white racist supremacy. Because we want you to come in and use your great mind. I see you know math. You're going to help run the corporation. You're going to keep us rich. We're going to use you. You're going to be a scientist. We got you. Oh yeah, what? You brilliant. You got the highest IQ around? Yes. You're going to run the business. And you thinking you got it going on. Next thing you know, you got this job making your 6 figures. Now you ain't no good to your neighborhood. You ain't no good to your own people. Why? Because they teach you against your own people. Carter G. Woodson hit that out of the park in The Miseducation of the Negro. Everybody get that book. You don't be no good to your own people because you think you're so smart. Oh, I got PhDs in my family. I have to beat them up all the time. Stupid, don't know nothing. They get a couple little, couple little dollars. Then I beat them up. PhD, don't know a damn thing about nothing. So they create the systems which are behavior modification programming to maintain control. Anybody see that? Raise your hand if you see that. Those of you who don't see it, you'll catch up later. Okay. To my last page. You need to educate yourself with an African-centered focus. You got to educate yourself with an African-centered focus. I'm reading Dr. Amos Wilson. Look at that. See how big that is? This brother's a genius. He passed away, one of the ancestors. Blueprint for Black Power. He'd be hitting it out the park in here. And the one thing that I'm reading in the beginning of the book that keeps running back and forth, he keeps saying the same thing. And it's something that Malcolm said, it's something that Marcus Garvey said. He said, we have to be a race-first people and love ourselves and build with each other to take power. Everybody say race first.
Race first.
You gotta say race first.
Race first.
You gotta run with that. You guys gotta stop being petty. Don't look at brothers and frown and stuff because he got a shinier coat on than you. Don't hate on a brother because he got a car and you don't, and you walking. Use that power, your melanin, your pineal gland, that sensor. You can have anything you want if you focus your mind right. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Y'all wanna know a secret?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna believe it if I tell you. Each and every one of you here that are melanated, you have a superpower. do your research. Why is it that every time they allow us to get in there, we take it to another level? You think it's luck? No, it ain't luck. It's your melanin, your pineal gland. It secretes something special. It makes things happen. And if you learn to master and harness that energy, you can do anything. You can do anything. That's why you gotta be in an African-centered environment. So when we look at the child, we say, man, you a genius. You like Imhotep, man. Whoa. He said, who's Imhotep? You know Imhotep? No, brother. But they need those strokes. They need to talk about their greatness. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? You walk into the classroom, they say, man, it's good to see you with all that melanin, man. Man, you look like that pharaoh, man, in Egypt. Who? The pharaoh, you like the one, man, that had the great pyramids and the tomb that was down in there with all the gold and stuff, man. You look just like him. Building your self-esteem and pride. You ain't gonna get that in the public food system. Because it's made to dumb you down and hate yourself. On purpose. All the systems are designed to keep you at the bottom, and it's working just fine.
They keep you a good boy.
Huh?
They keep you a good boy.
Yes, that's right. On purpose. All the systems are made to destroy, especially the black man. On purpose. So, solution. You need to educate yourself. Everybody say educate. Educate. Yourself. Yourself. Who's gonna educate you? Yourself. Yes. You gotta educate yourself. You gotta get the books. You gotta do the research. See, ain't no excuse nowadays with that internet and computer. You could cross-section. You could dive in deep now. Ain't no excuse. Y'all gotta get some knowledge. Don't sit up there and go into that damn school and sit there thinking you getting it right. You ain't getting it right. The ancestor of William Chandler, he went to Europe to learn about history. And he said he went to Europe and sat in those history classes with white teachers. But he said he was vibrating on another level. He said they was giving him instruction. He said he learned more from what they didn't tell him than what they told him. So that's how you gotta do. You gotta go in there with an analytical mind. You gotta go in there knowing that he ain't gonna tell you the truth. White people ain't gonna tell you how to take no power. Would you tell somebody how to take your power? No, the brother said no. Would you? You sure? You sure you wouldn't tell nobody how to take your power? Oh, you wouldn't do that, Terry, would you? They ain't gonna tell you. So we gotta do it ourselves. Let me move on. Time to go home now. So, you gotta educate yourself, use your creativity, and figure out what your talent is, harness that energy, and create a business. Each and every one of you in here need to be thinking about a business. That's what we teach our youth in our mentoring program. We talk to them about being business women and businessmen. We don't talk to them about job slaves. We say you use a job as a means to an end. And you develop yourself while you're there. You take that knowledge and you harness that and you flip it and then you make your own. And then you hire the ones that look just like you. It's a damn shame that we gotta talk about it. Other groups don't talk about it. They just do it. But we so messed up. Remember, we Frankenstein monsters. We all, I'm doing my own thing, you know. I got a PhD, he don't have what I have. I got a better job than him. I ain't gonna say that. Oh boy, I'm glad y'all know what's in my mind right now. But my point is, we gotta get together and love each other. One thing that you can do today, don't ever change. When you go out and when you leave this room, whenever you see a brother or sister on the streets, always say, what's up, brother? What's up, sister? And keep it moving. Even if they don't acknowledge it. Because guess what you're doing? You are putting out power. The words that you speak have power. It vibrates in the air. Sound waves are powerful. Use your melanin. That's how you do it. You can build people with your voice just by speaking it to them. You got a power, your superpower. Some of y'all don't believe. Y'all got superpowers. Use it. Build each other out. That's a simple thing everybody can do. You can do that right today. So when I see brothers on the street, I be, what's up, brothers? And I keep it moving. Sometimes you run into, what's up, brother? You look at me. And I go, that's your problem. I'm all right. It's you. It ain't me. I see a sister. Hey, what's up, sis? He think he trying to get me. I'm too old. What are you talking about? Y'all crazy. Okay, so this is something that's big to me. I've been running programs for like almost 3 years now, and I have a strict policy. I run strictly a black agenda on purpose. What did I say? On purpose. I don't allow whites into my organization. And I have brothers coming up in there, man, we ought to let the other ones in. We ought to mix it up. And I said, get up, miss me. Please. Miss me. I already know I'm going to have some crooked brothers already. See, history tell you that. You're going to have some brothers and sisters just ain't no good. That's just a fact. Yeah, you're going to have that. You're going to have that. But guess what? I'd rather get rid of them and dismiss them and keep building. And see, I already know what the other one's going to do. I can just look back and see what they did in history. And see, I already know. So, avoid that as you build it. The ancestor, Marcus Garvey, said that we must be a race-first people to take power. He said, we did more, we were segregated, we build. We were building. Oh, we was building. We wasn't playing. Black Wall Street, we was doing it. We had land, you know, we were doing things. Had our own food, we had it. Then we got tricked. See, the problem with the civil rights movement was they didn't have a plan. After the laws were changed, they didn't have a plan, they didn't have a strategy. They didn't have a plan. So we have a plan. Our plan is what? Building ourselves up. African-centered focus. Teach your children their history, let them know who they are. Empower them with their greatness. Teach them to be businessmen and businesswomen that's going to go out and just build big manufacturing companies, because they will do it once you teach it to them and they start believing it. Bring them to the African marketplace. Great venue for them. They come up here and see them brothers and sisters sitting around there with their products in business, and they start seeing themselves as businesswomen and men. That's what you want them to do. Change the mindset. Build. Our solutions have never changed. We have to build, everybody repeat after me, economical, and educational, systems. We build our systems that we support, and that's how you destroy white supremacy. That makes sense to you?
Yes.
We got to build our own stuff without anybody's approval. That's the end of my presentation. I want to thank y'all. I want each and every one of you to plant your dream seeds today, cultivate them with belief and determination, so that you guys can harvest your goals tomorrow. Ashe. Last tough question.
How do you know all about this stuff, like what white people did to Europeans did to us?
How do I know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a great book. They give you a clear snapshot. Is The Destruction of Black Civilization by Dr. Chancellor Williams. I got that book, and that one right there opened up a whole world to me. Because when you read that book, you start understanding how everything happened. Because he goes in on it, man. That's an excellent book.
And I'm quite sure some other books in here somebody else could share and tell you about. Teach us history in the schools, they only give you 2 pages of Black history. That's not because we don't know nothing. I had a brother out here, I ain't gonna say no names. I told him I was gonna do a play on the Middle Passage. He says, "What's the Middle Passage?" Broke my heart. He like he's about 30. That broke my heart. Didn't know. Anybody else quit, brother?
It's not so much a question. I would like for you to speak on the importance of us, once we get that, the education and the economic sense, to build up our own political system as well,
Yes.
not just completely breaking away from, you know, the Democrats and having our own politics.
Yeah, well, you know, I just look at Marcus Garvey. He was the best example that I could think of in what he did. He was on the right track. So he developed his own military. He had his own military. You knew that, don't you? So we got to have our military too. Develop our own politics, our own little mayor, our own governors. We got to do it ourselves without anybody's permission. Don't go out there and ask the legislature, can we have a black? See us in this room? Brother Alexander decides he wants to be the mayor, and he's gonna go against this brother here. We'll vote him in. Right. Now he's the mayor. Damn it! You see how we gotta do it? We gotta do it ourselves. Go ahead. He is. I'm gonna come over here.
Where can I go and examine a slave ship, like like as far as seeing one?
A real one? I really don't know. Anybody know the answer to that one? He was saying, where can he see a real slave ship?
Or a piece of it, like a mill.
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that one. Anybody know that one?
Museum in Google.
Hey, Sister Terry, do they have any of that stuff in Ghana? They don't have none of that, huh?
A museum in South Carolina. I forgot the name of it, but it's a museum in South Carolina. I can't think of the name of it, but
Okay. One thing though, when we do our play, I'm gonna create a slave ship. I'm gonna create it. So you just stay in the loop. You're gonna see. So I'm a pretty good contractor, man. I can make some stuff. That's gonna be one of the props. I already got it laid out because they had our ancestors were stacked like sardines, and I'm gonna lay it out like that. We're gonna have people sitting up in the racks like that.
Yeah, there's a black museum in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they have shows you the insides of what a slave ship looked like, and the shackles, and a whole lot of things. But I don't show you actual slave ship, but they show you.
Where is that again?
It's in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
And I had a question too to ask.